Oh, there you are. Get on in here because it's the last day of February. Woohoo! Also, good news is that Annette and I made it up the Highway 6 hill because a lot of people didn't do that yesterday.
That was last night. We came in and we saw a barrage of profanity and emails about how tough it was to get up that hill. And for us this morning, because of the rain.
Yeah, it made it much smoother. Hello, TV family. How are you?
Hi.
Morning.
How was everybody's driving today or cleaning off the cars today?
It was great. I did it last night.
I did it last night too.
Yeah. I think when we wake up as early as we do, you have to kind of give yourself that extra few minutes in the morning.
You got to plan ahead.
So
was out last night, as I was talking to Annette earlier, and we both got rid of the snow in the driveway early before it got
was fluffy.
crusty.
Yeah.
What time was
80 pounds.
What time was that
So I spent an hour,
7:30?
6 o'clock?
6 o'clock.
Really?
6 till 7.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
as I
Still
was
fluffy.
finishing up, it was like starting to freezing rain.
Same.
And I was
Exactly.
like, oh, it's getting heavy.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
it really was.
I didn't do that, so Liz is going to have a real job today, isn't she?
You know what? I thought of her last night as I was shoveling up the driveway.
how nice of
Tim
you.
were here.
Year
He would
over
sit
here.
in the living room and watch me from the window.
I kid.
Do you know? Do you know?
You know who I feel for today? Because the roadways are okay, mine anyways, Brian.
Well, welcome to this morning's first Chit Chat. I hope the show lasts forever because I love it so much.
Ted
You don't
Lasso.
watch Ted Lasso, do you?
Dabbled in it.
Okay, you need to watch it. You have to watch it.
It's not a thing. It's Apple TV is hard because I can't get it on my TV. So then I have to get it on the laptop, and then I have to watch it in bed. And there's just
That's fine.
There's just a number of things.
Make it happen.
I don't know why I'm telling you all of this, but
And then
Go
there's
ahead.
like, my coffee, and then I have to get some chips. And
But here's the other quick. My mom really likes it. So is that like a red
okay,
flag?
well, no. It means your mom's
got good
cool like
taste.
us. There's very little dialogue, but fans of the hit show Ted Lasso know exactly what they want.
I thought, like Sons of Anarchy, I know it was supposed to go only for 5 episodes, but it was, or 5 seasons, but it was so popular that they extended the run. I really thought it should have ended at 5 seasons.
It's a good way to go.
Because sometimes
Yep.
it's like, oh,
Well,
why
then
are
the
you
story
dragging
kind
this
of ends,
out?
and then you're just really trying to squeezing things out, and it's not really there.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, I guess with Ted Lasso, I feel like because it's such a comedy, like there's so many more feel-good moments. There's so many sub-stories that you could take off of it as
So
well.
much more shortcake.
Yeah, so
Okay,
much
so
more.
why do you guys
shortcake.
like it so much?
Because it's really funny and feel good. Like you do walk away from watching it feeling really happy.
I like the dry British humor in it, and the feel good. Like it's about being nice.
You learning anything more about soccer at all?
Yes.
No.
I never watched soccer
The
before,
pitch.
but now I'm like, now I'm kind of like interested.
Yeah,
Because
I know
he's
about
coming
the
in as
pitch.
a non-soccer guy, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
he's kind of learning about
he
soccer
was like a
along the way.
U.S. football coach.
Yeah, it's really good. Give it a shot, especially since your mom watches it. All right, well,
Talk to her.
she didn't give up on her Hollywood dreams, even though she only had 2 weeks until her money ran out. Courtney Cox has received a star on the Walk of Fame. Well, see, I was Googling, and it's very difficult to find what friends have stars on the Walk of Fame. We know, Jen Aniston has one, but I don't think Lisa Kudrow has one. And as for the guys, I'm thinking Matt Perry has one, but I don't know about the other 2.
What is it? You have to pay money,
You have to
right?
pay for it,
Do you know
yeah.
how
Yeah.
much? Do we know how
I
much
know
money
years ago
it
it was
is?
10,000.
Right. So that's about like 10,000 for her is nothing. So
Nothing,
why would
yeah.
you not pay for it ahead of time?
How
or
much is a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? It's $55,000.
Oh,
55?
inflation since the last time.
Right. Okay.
So wait, does that mean I can get one?
Well, let's pool our money together and then
Let's
maybe.
get one.
So then we'll put it to and then we'll put it out to the viewers. Who should get a star?
Yeah.
Right.
Not
I think
who.
Brian
We should just get a morning live star. We should share the star. It's all about being kind.
So we get it like you get it like Tuesday, Thursday. I get like the
no,
weekend. You
like
get-
we get like the morning live gets a star. Come on, Tim, Brian.
Won't be me getting a star, not after yesterday. No, that's not going to happen. And I know it's
You're
okay.
getting
It's
slutty.
okay. Yeah. All right. 6:52 is the time. Let's get.
Hey, 7 o'clock. It is the last day of February. Yes, the 28th day. I always like February for that reason because it's like
short?
Yes. see ya, February, as Brian says. It's nice to get the first 2 out of the way. Because you don't, March, let's bring the TV family in here. Morning, Brian. Morning, Emily.
Morning.
March always has
morning.
that promise of spring.
Well, it does, because you get the first day of spring.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you get, I don't know, some storms mixed in there too. And the frustration of like, when is it going to arrive? But you know it's coming. You can see that light, Bri.
Yeah, you can. It's coming slowly. It's March the 20th it arrives, and I believe it's late at night on March the 20th. So a little early. We'll take whatever earliness
Well, you know,
we can get.
the 21st, we'll have a party here. Okay, well, I'll bring my party hat. And
Yeah, you got a party hat?
Do you
sure it's a
really have a
weekday?
party hat?
I don't
Okay.
know it's a weekday. I'll be here anyways, even if it's on a weekend, sitting here by myself partying because
Okay.
spring has arrived.
These
Will
the
there be
streamers.
Yeah.
I've
I'll be
seen
there if there's
snowdrops,
chips.
though. I've already seen snowdrops, like totally
Yes.
blooming, and I
Yep.
mean, it's
Oh, yeah.
sad because now they're gone.
Yeah.
but,
Exactly, yes.
they
They're
were
pretty
there.
hardy, though.
That's true. They
What are
could be
which
quite
one are
good.
snowdrops?
So
The
they're
little white ones.
tiny, and they have, like, it's green, and then it's got these little snowdrop things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've got some sedums coming up in some areas.
Same.
And yeah, unfortunately, but
Yeah, it's not
early.
good.
Yeah. Okay.
World Hearing Day is on Friday, March the 3rd, so it really makes sense that we are at Serenity Hearing today, being joined by Wendy. Wendy, tell me about the locations, tell me about what you guys do here and the importance of getting your ears and hearing tested.
So we've actually been around for just over 20 years now, and we have 7 locations. We have Waterloo and Cambridge, and then we have a few in Hamilton, Stony Creek, and then this is our newest one in Grimsby.
Okay.
So, and then we've noticed that a lot of people, there's such a stigma with hearing aids, and we've never really understood why. I guess because we're in the industry,
Yeah.
but a lot of people, they don't want to get hearing aids, but we go get our eyes checked, you go get your teeth checked, so
Yeah.
why not go
You
get
get
your
braces?
hearing checked? Yeah, exactly.
So what's the difference between braces and hearing aids? You wear glasses.
Yeah.
What's the difference between glasses and hearing aids?
Right.
It is funny that it's a stigma. So I'm guessing that World Hearing Day is kind of to educate people and kind of open people's eyes about what it is to actually go and get your hearing tested and get your ears checked out, because it's not scary.
No, it doesn't hurt. There's no pain involved. You're just sitting in the booth, and he's just, you're just pressing a button on the little handheld
Yeah.
remote there, and that's it. It's super quick.
Yeah, and Dr. Hish puts you in the booth. Now, people don't get claustrophobic in there, because I can see that could freak people out a little bit, maybe.
Well, we do have some patients that actually don't like going in the booth. They do feel a little bit claustrophobic, but we can do the hearing testing with the door open, and it's not a problem. We get the same results. So,
And it's super easy. All you have to do is call, make an appointment.
yeah, there's no referral needed. You don't need a doctor to refer you or anyone else. You just call anytime and we can schedule, and it's super easy to get an appointment really fast because we have so many locations as well.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, well, coming up, Dr. Hish is going to explain a little bit more on, breaking down a hearing test, what is important about a hearing test, kind of what noises you hear during a hearing test, because I know there's lots. So we're
Yes.
going to break that down as well. All of those details are going to be coming up in our next segment, so stay with us right here on Morning Live.
Sunday, and we'll get some sunshine. All right, that's a look at your forecast. Time for this hour's Chit Chat.
Brian, did you just say sunshine? What is that? I haven't seen sunshine in days. That's not true. There was sunshine up in Blue Mountain for one day.
It's always sunshine when Brian's around. Actually, my oldest
Yes.
Pip always called Brian Sunshine.
She does. I saw that when we were up at Blue.
Hey, sunshine.
So cute. Hi, sunshine. Okay, well, here's something that's kind of sunny. If you're a comedy fan, you do not want to miss this Netflix event.
Oh, okay.
So
Spring.
do we need those spring moves to get our bodies into shape for spring? It's like that kind of what we're talking about?
It was great. It was great watching you do that, Tim.
Yeah,
I really
agreed.
enjoyed
Brian and I were having
standing
donuts
back
watching.
watching you go, yay, Tim.
Yeah.
We were rooting you on there.
Yeah, you're just like 5 more, 10 more,
Come on, Tim.
15 more.
You got this.
Yeah.
You did a great job. I'm glad it was you and not us.
Yeah.
Heather is great. And listen, I've done a lot of stuff with Heather outside, doing things, workouts on park benches and stuff around Hamilton. So
Yeah.
maybe that's in your future as you take it outside.
Yes.
Look forward to it. It'll be fun.
You're funny.
Oh, funny. Every now and again. All right, clean up underway, Brian.
So important to get your hearing checked, and World Hearing Day is actually coming up on Friday, March the 3rd. Hish is joining me, going to be checking out my ears. And Hish, why is it so important for people to get their hearing checked?
because the majority of people don't think they have a hearing loss.
Okay.
And untreated hearing loss, there are many bad consequences to not
Okay.
getting the hearing check. So, for example, it can affect your balance.
Yeah.
It's been shown to reduce your brain function.
Really?
Yeah. Even having wax in the ears can cause ringing in the ears. All kinds of stuff can go wrong. So we want to get you checked to make
Yeah.
sure that you don't have hearing loss, right?
Yeah, well, because I wear something called an IFB at work, so I constantly have this little thing in my ear, and I call it ear snot. Because like liquid will get in, like wax will get into it, and then I can't hear properly, or it makes it sound like I'm underwater. So I guess that would be a good sign for somebody that if they've got
anything, like even if you're feeling like your head's stuffed in a barrel, or like you're constantly on an airplane, it means that there's something going on, right?
Right.
So I mean, they split the ear up into 3 sections, right? So they've got the external ear, the middle ear, and the internal ear.
Okay.
The internal ear is the one that, if you have damaged ear, that's a permanent hearing loss.
Oh, boy.
But middle ear and the external ear, those are things that we can address right away. So for example, if you have wax here, we can take the wax out. We have state-of-the-art equipment that will remove the wax without you having any pain. And then behind the eardrum, we have a machine that can check to see if you have any fluid or pressure buildup. So for example, you know, when you're on an airplane, you get that pressure problem.
Yeah.
You get a lot of children coming in with pressure or fluid behind the
My
ears.
son, he has fluid behind his
And then we
ears.
have to refer to an ears, nose, throat surgeon, and they can put tubes in if necessary.
Yeah.
Or the primary care physician can prescribe antibiotics.
Yeah,
if
that's what we did.
Yeah,
And it worked just like charm. Now, what's the deal with Q-tips in ears?
it's a big no-no.
Right? You're
It-
not supposed to put anything smaller than your elbow in your ear. That's what my dad
true.
used to
That's
tell
true.
me.
And even if you look on the box, on the Q-tip box,
Yeah.
it says right there, warning, do not insert an ear canal.
So why does it look like it's supposed to go in your ear, right? That's just not fair.
No, I don't know why people do that, but what happens is when you put the Q-tip in, it shoves the wax back further. You get some of the wax out on the canal, but it's pushing it in further. And as we go further back into the ear canal, it becomes more painful. So for us to extract the wax, it's harder
It's
on the patient,
harder.
right? Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Would
It
you
is-
say that that's quite a large procedure that you do here is wax buildup removal?
We do a lot of wax removal.
Yeah.
We even do balance assessments at this clinic.
Yeah.
What that entails is we put goggles on a patient,
Mm-hmm.
and we run you through a battery of tests to see, and we record the eye movement, and we can see what's happening.
That's cool.
As we subject you to different scenarios.
Interesting. Okay, you're going to check my ears now. You're going to check to see if there's any kind of fluid buildup or wax or anything, not
Well,
good. And then I'm going to go on the booth.
Anyway, we just take a quick look in here, and what we see is we see the wall on the other side.
Okay, how's it look?
Looks clear.
Okay, yes. Okay, first ear done. This is the ear that I wear my IFB in. So this one could be a little dodgy.
And this is also clear.
Wow, look at that. Clear ears.
Pretty good shape, yeah.
And I don't use Q-tips, ever. Okay, coming up, we're going to actually test my hearing. I'm going to go into that little booth over there, and we're going to see how well I can hear. Lots more coming up on Morning Live. Thanks, Brian. Now, this has been all the gossip in the Hamilton region. Have you guys heard about the big cat?
I've not.
You have not?
have.
Heard, you have, of course, Annette has, and that's
seen
like
it.
the most
I've seen
tuned
a
in
photo of this track.
of the paw print.
Yeah, the paw print.
I don't know if it's paw print, but on Friday, the city tweeted about a large cat-like animal being spotted, apparently in Dundas. An MLE officer was dispatched to patrol the area. Now, residents can report any sightings by calling the city 365 days a year. Now, if you spot a big cat or cougar, no jokes intended, please call Hamilton Animal Services. You get my cougar joke?
Oh, we got it.
Hey, come on, laugh a little. My goodness, tough crowd today. If you're encountered by a big cat or cougar, follow the below safety advice. Do not run. Stay calm, make yourself look as large as possible by waving your arms above your head, and be loud by shouting. Now, if the cougar runs off, leave the area as quickly as possible. But if it gets a bit aggressive, you're supposed to stay calm, make yourself look as large as possible, waving your arms and bare your teeth. Like, make yourself look like a cougar, I guess. Huh? I don't know.
Do we
why
have a
this is so
picture
funny.
of the track?
No, because it's
No.
we don't. It's just like
there is one on social media. Yeah.
I found lots of pictures, but they were all the same picture, and I feel like it was just a random paw
okay.
print in the snow. That
Okay.
it wasn't from the actual animal. It was
But I
just
mean,
a random
it's
paw
easy
print.
to say that advice, like, don't run, but like,
I would run.
I walk every weekend, right?
I
so
would run.
A friend of mine, I think it was last winter or the winter before, there was a coyote on the trail, and we had seen it, and we saw this guy walking the other way with the dog, and we're like, hey, there's a coyote on the trail. And the next thing we know, we hear this swish, 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 swish
And he goes
of his
running
snow
by you.
pants, and he's running, he's going, go, go, right? And we look, and this coyote is chasing him and the dog, and so everybody just ran. And I'm like, because like,
Yeah.
you want, but like that's
It's
your fight
terrifying.
or flight, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like, I know you're
That's
not
your
supposed to
instinct.
do
You're
that.
gonna
Yeah.
follow the instinct
Yeah.
that you
But
have.
But no,
like-
this advice is like you bear down, you stop, you look it in the eye, and you go roar, and you like scare the thing so it runs.
Sorry,
No,
have you-
I'm not
Yeah,
doing
do
it
that
again.
again.
I'm not doing it again.
Here's your phone.
Roar!
Okay, one more time.
No, I'm not doing it again. And then apparently it'll run away, but if it doesn't run away, that's where you have to back away slowly, but don't turn your back to the animal because it could get you. So if you see this animal, let us know. We really want to know about it. I'm invested now.
What is this animal?
don't
It
know.
could be a cougar, it
Sorry,
could
a
be
cougar?
a coyote.
But a
they
coyote.
No, a coyote looks a lot different than a.
That's why I
cat.
got to see this paw print because I want to see how big
Yeah.
this.
But it's
this paw
not,
print.
see, but it just looks like a paw print. Like it
kinda
doesn't,
looks like
it's not like compared to like a cat paw print or
But couldn't
anything.
it be a
It's
dog print?
just- It could be any.
Also coming over the trade, he's going to add some grit. It's just a big dog.
And so if you see the animal, I want to know about it.
Assist in 51 games. They gave up another first-round pick. Can people?
I'm being told to move first. Have you ever enjoyed a video game so much that you hated to stop playing it so you could sleep? Well, one game company has found a way around that.
It would
One,
get them to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Right, like go to
Because then
sleep because
get
then
your character.
A big ticket.
you get more
Like,
characters.
yeah.